Hi, this is Anthony Cumia.
And hello, I am Gavin McInnes.
Together, we're Compound Censored.
And we'd like you to subscribe to our network that has more fantastic content you could shake a stick at. Use this promo code for a one-time super offer.
Do it. It's uncensored and oh so entertaining.
Now, easy, Roy. There's some very weird, strange, and dangerous going on out there right now.
Like what? I don't like that.
In America.
Wait, stop. I think I know. He must be talking about the trafficking that James O'Keefe just discovered, where these NGOs were sending children to homes where they knew they would get, but they didn't want to get sued by the NGOs, so they allowed it. They fulfilled the wishes of the traffickers. He must mean that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe he means the influx of gang warfare going on in our streets, the rioting, the uptick in shootings.
Or maybe it's that they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night.
Or maybe it's the foiled shooting in Detroit where a Muslim man was, on behalf of ISIS, going to shoot up a military base. I assume that's what he's talking about. Let's just be sure. Let's confirm.
They are persecuting people for using their right to free speech and voicing their dissent. This is happening now.
Okay, stop. So, look at this brand new Dr. Martens. I think he might mean the mayor of Newark getting arrested, right? Because he's a Jersey boy. The mayor of Newark is like all of these black mayors, pretty much, right? And he broke into an ICE detention center. He wasn't outside with a bullhorn expressing his discontent with the state of immigration. He committed one of the oldest crimes there is, right? There's what? Prostitution, murder, breaking and entering, going into someone else's cave. Is that what he's talking about? Go to 13A, but don't die.
Yeah.
There he is. He's just expressing his dissent. Wait, is the mayor of Newark white?
Get over her!
He's like, see that one who's like 25? No, he's the bald black guy. And he is super young. Ras Baraka. Rasklat. So I think that's what he might be talking about. But you want to talk about being persecuted for speech? If someone wants to listen to me, first of all, they get called a baby monster.
You.
And they have to supply their credit card and their home address and a password in order for the privilege to hear what I have to say. I'm not allowed in New Zealand or Australia. You want to talk about? And that was your team. That was the Biden administration. But go ahead.
In America, the richest men are taking satisfaction in abandoning the world's poorest children to sickness and death.
So, you got that? So Trump and Elon, and I guess Bill Gates, I don't know, the world's richest men, they're not taking in refugees. And that means they're abandoning the Mexicans to sickness and death. This worship of, and we haven't even started on the normals. We can't. I would call the normals, and that's generous, the 30 million that were here during, before Biden. Biden let in 12 million. As I told you last week, if we got rid of 8,000 a day, we would clean up Biden's mess and not even touch the normal ones. And Biden's mess is a mess. He was not they were not sending their best. That was all losers. Every illegal that came over the border via Biden was a loser. At worst, they were mass murdering drug dealers. At best, it was just this lost Sri Lankan who wants free. Go ahead.
This is happening now. In my country, they're taking sadistic pleasure in the pain that they inflict on loyal American workers. They're rolling back historic civil rights legislation.
Stop. The historic civil rights legislation, what are they rolling back? It's got to be the trans bathrooms. That's all trans. So that's terrible. And then, what was the thing you just said before that?
Legislation that led to a more just and plural society. They're abandoning our great allies.
Look at this rainbow chick in the
Yeah. She probably paid like $10K for that seat.
But the way they worship these
Inciting
criminals and on the South Africans it's very telling. I saw Savannah Hernandez talking to one of them, and she goes, "You realize the people in there are it's not like a family. It's like really bad criminals who rape women and do sex trafficking." And she goes, "But they're human beings." Okay, sort of. They're right on the cusp.
dictators against those struggling for their freedom.
That was beautiful.
That was cut short. Show the clip I sent you.
Okay.
Taking away their freedom. Oh, I know. The thing about they're taking great pleasure into punishing loyal union workers. He's talking about teachers, and the great pleasure would be the chainsaw. Have you noticed with the left, you have to translate everything they say?
Absolutely, yeah.
You know why?
Because it's the cultural hegemony of the autonomous. What's the why?
Because it's all fake. I'll get to that in a second. Let's finish this and see if we left anything out. That's a cool show. We're going to have to jump ahead here to 26. Got an email here. I'm sorry, God. Please humor me. This is considered the music part of the show. 2 Muslim stories in London from a guy named Tommy. Living in Londonistan with my housemate who works in special needs school. I'm talking about what Springsteen just described as the land of hope, the land of the free. Okay, let's check in on it. Chatting to him about the demographic, and it's 80% Muslim with a handful of English kids in attendance, and it's just unspoken there that clearly a pattern is emerging. Did I say his roommate teaches kids with the most severe learning difficulties in the country? Like basically flailing.
Hi, this is Anthony Cumia,
Hello, I'm Gavin McInnes.
and together we're Compound Censored.
And we would like you to subscribe with this deal using this promo code right below me right now.
Do it, because it's very entertaining.
He has to talk with the parents way more than a normal school, meds, behavior, etc. What? He has to talk with the parents way more than a normal school, meds, behavior, etc. And the parents are do, just not as severe. It's like the family tree gets more as they go. Suppose a saving grace is once they get, dude, you cannot write. It's like the family gets more as they go, comma, child. You mean period? It's basically child. I suppose a saving grace is once they get this autistic, the family tree ends. One of these spaz dads decided to create a behavior chart for his son and just no words needed, see attached. And then he included a behavior chart for his Muslim son, Sam, that includes screaming, check, naughty. Well, that one went outside the box, but yes, there was 2 naughties. But there was a good listening. This is the father writing this. Second Muslim story, I work in a corporate office, and when it was Pride Month, the company had rainbow flags on every desk. Obviously, us English lads just have to shut up and get on with it. But a Muslim lad comes in and rips the flag off his desk. Like, I don't want this anywhere near me. HR nightmare, Muslim and gays, and it was just swept under the carpet. But it was quite funny seeing them panic between a rock and a hard place. Imagine one of us English lads did that.
So if you enjoyed that clip,
then subscribe to Compound Censored using this promo code.